Most traders don't blow up because they are stupid. They blow up because they are impatient. They come into trading with a short-term brain, trying to win a long-term game. They want the skills of a professional fund manager with the patience of a child who just downloaded a trading app last week. Today, I want to talk to you about a brutal reality. Trading success takes time, not weeks, not a couple of months. We are talking years of deliberate practice, emotional suffering, and uncomfortable growth. This is not a motivational speech. This is the truth from a trader and a psychologist who has seen what happens behind the scenes. There is the Instagram version of trading, and there is the real version that almost nobody talks about. If you stay until the end of this video, you will walk away with a clear map. What actually happens in your first years of trading? Why your brain fights against the patience required? And how to design your process so time becomes your ally, not your enemy.
Let's strip away the lies and talk about the real timeline of trading success. Ask yourself a simple question. Where did your expectations about trading come from? Most traders never sat down and defined it. Their expectations are borrowed from marketing, not from reality. You see account flip challenges. You see screenshots of one trade that made a month's salary. You see from broke to millionaire in 12 months titles. Your subconscious starts to build a silent equation. Short time plus high leverage plus a few lucky trades equals freedom. So from day one, you step into the market with urgency. You are not here to learn. You are here to escape. But urgent people make emotional decisions. And the market punishes emotional decisions with interest.
Your brain is now in survival mode. Survival mode is not built for patience. It is built for quick hits of relief. That is why you overtrade. That is why you close winners too early. That is why you revenge trade after a loss. You are not trading your system. You are trading your fear of time.
Let me give you a more honest timeline. This is not perfect for everyone, but it is much closer to reality than most of what you see online. Year 0 to 1, the gambling phase. You are obsessed with strategies, entries, indicators. You change systems every week. Sometimes you get lucky and think you are a genius, and then you give it all back. Year 1 to 2, the pain phase. You've realized, okay, this is harder than I thought. You start learning risk management, journaling, psychology, but your execution is inconsistent. You know what you should do, but you don't always do it.
Year 2 to 3, the professionalization phase. This is where most people never arrive. You reduce noise, pick one approach, and commit. Your risk is controlled. Your losers are planned, not surprises. You still make mistakes, but they are smaller and less frequent. Year 4 plus, the identity shift. Trading is no longer something you are trying. It is part of who you are. Your process is boring, repetitive, and effective. You are emotionally detached from individual trades, focused only on long-term performance. Here's the key. You cannot skip phases. You can compress them with good mentorship and self-awareness, but you cannot teleport to year 4 with a year 0 mindset. Time is not just passing. Time is exposing you to enough pain, enough repetition, and enough feedback for your identity to evolve. From a psychological perspective, trading is a war between two brains. One brain is ancient, emotional, impulsive, impatient. It loves dopamine, quick profits, notifications, excitement. This brain thinks in minutes and hours. The other brain is rational, slow, logical, disciplined. It cares about probability, risk, and long-term equity. This brain thinks in months and years. When you open your charts, both brains wake up. If you have no clear plan, no boundaries, and no long-term perspective, the emotional brain takes control. It will do anything to feel good now, even if it destroys your future.
This is why traders say, I know what I should do, but I don't do it. Knowledge belongs to the rational brain. Execution is often hijacked by the emotional brain. The only way to fix this is to build systems that protect you from yourself over a long period of time. Systems that operate even when your emotions are screaming. And that takes time, because you are literally rewiring your nervous system's relationship with risk, uncertainty, and money.
Let's make this practical. How does "I want it fast" actually show up in your behavior? Impatience shows up as over-leveraging. You risk 10, 20, 30% of your account on a single trade, not because it's smart, but because you are trying to fast-forward time. Impatience shows up as chasing price. You see a move and think, I'm missing it. I have to jump in now. You enter late at the worst possible price and then blame the market when it reverses. Impatience shows up as system hopping. You never give one strategy enough trades or enough time to show its edge. You call a system trash after 10 trades and then run to the next shiny thing.
All of these habits are attempts to compress time. You are trying to get year 4 rewards with day 40 discipline. The market doesn't care about your schedule. It rewards consistency over months and years, not intensity for a weekend. If you want trading success, you must change your relationship with time. Right now, you might be asking, how can I pass this challenge fast? How can I double this account this month? The professional asks a different set of questions. How can I survive and grow over the next 1,000 trades? How can I build a process I can execute for the next 5 years? Once you shift from short-term outcome to long-term identity, your decisions change. You don't need to win today. You need to protect your ability to still be in the game next year. When you pick door 2, boredom becomes a good sign. You are no longer chasing excitement. You are building a professional craft. And crafts take time. So if results will be delayed, what should you focus on day to day? 3 pillars. 1 clear method. 1 clear risk model. 1 clear review process. 1 clear method means you know exactly what a valid trade looks like. You can explain your setup in 1 paragraph, not in a 20-indicator essay. 1 clear risk model means you know your risk per trade. You know your maximum daily loss. You never increase lot size just because you feel like it. 1 clear review process means you journal your trades. You tag your mistakes. You do weekly and monthly reviews to measure whether your behavior is improving.
The irony is this: when you stop obsessing over fast results and obsess over your process instead, your results often come faster. Because the market is finally seeing a different version of you, a trader who can be trusted with randomness and uncertainty. Another reason trading takes time is because you must relearn your relationship with loss. In normal life, loss feels like failure. In trading, a planned loss is simply the cost of doing business.
But your nervous system does not know that at first. It reacts to every red trade as an attack on your identity. So the early years are full of emotional explosions. You move stops to avoid pain. You close winners early to secure something. You double risk to earn back what you lost. Over time, if you stay in the game and commit to the process, your nervous system starts to understand. A small, planned loss is not a threat. It is a ticket you pay to stay in the game.
This emotional transformation cannot be downloaded. It cannot be learned in 1 week. It is built trade by trade, month by month, until calm becomes your new normal. Let's get practical again. If you commit to the long game starting today, what can you realistically expect in the next 1 to 2 years? First, expect inconsistency to gradually decrease, not magically disappear. You will still break rules, but less often, with smaller damage. Second, expect your emotional swings to get smaller. You will still feel fear and greed, but they will feel more like background noise rather than a hurricane. Third, expect your edge to emerge slowly. You will start to see the patterns that fit your personality, the sessions, pairs, or setups where you perform best. Fourth, expect your life outside trading to matter more. You will notice that your sleep, stress, relationships, and health translate directly into how you execute in the markets. In other words, you stop treating trading as a magic button and start treating it as a performance craft, just like professional sports or high-level chess. And all high-level crafts demand time. If trading has been painful for you, if you feel like you are stuck between wanting fast results and knowing you need patience, I want you to understand something very clearly. You are not behind. You are not late. You are simply early in the journey. The traders you admire went through years of confusion, losses, self-doubt, and slow growth. They just don't post that part on social media. So here is your choice. You can keep chasing shortcuts, account flips, and quick dopamine, and quit in a year like most people. Or you can decide today to think in years, not weeks. To trade for the next 1,000 trades, not the next one. To let time become the ally that matures your discipline, your edge, and your identity.
If you're serious about playing the long game, subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more deep dives into trading psychology, discipline, and building a real edge. We are not here to gamble. We are here to become professionals. And professionalism takes time.